Hello, product artist. How inspired? How are you feeling today? Let's dive into the topic that we have been wanting to address for a long time, which is how to help people feel belonging. Now, we'll find it curious that many of the tech companies that are referenced out there are social media networks companies. And when you look at the job they are doing with connecting or helping you feel an increased sense of belonging, it seems that they are not doing much. Instead, what they are doing is trying to excel at selling. So in a way, we could call this, instead of social networks, commercial networks. Why not? So I want you to do this exercise. It's amazing that with such an amount of discussion about social media companies and their impact and documentaries, etc., I think that still very few people are able to take a step back and analyze objectively what they're consuming. So I want you to go into your Facebook and look at your feed and try to classify what you see in terms of either windows or doors. I explain. Windows are things that allow you to look into stores or into houses, and doors are things that, if open, invite you to step in and participate. So take a look at the posts in your feed, let's say the 10 first that you see, and try to classify how many are just windows or doors. Pause the video now and then let's go back to what you found. I'm guessing that you found that most of the posts in your feed are windows, and especially windows into shops. They are advertisements, sponsored posts, or posts of organizations that you follow. Now and then you may come across posts from your connections, but they are typically portraying some occasion or celebration in which you were not present, so not contributing as well to your sense of belonging. I mean, it could be of a celebration that you were present, but if you have like 400 plus connections, most probably the posts that you'll be seeing from our connections are from events that in which you were not present. So take a step back, and with this information, tell me, how do you think that posts of ads or of companies or of events in which you were not present contribute to your sense of belonging? It's amazing, isn't it? Like, with that many conversations, very few people, I think, do this exercise, because if you do this exercise, you come to this conclusion by yourself, and nothing resonates more with you, with things that you can observe for yourself and for your experience. So in terms of taking a social network app, or in terms of solving this challenge of increasing sense of belonging, I would have to say that Facebook, Instagram is very similar, are not going to my gallery because they don't fit any of the criteria of life impact, fit for purpose, and community quality that I require the apps that I look at to belong to my gallery. Now, a different case is TikTok, because on TikTok, actually, you can feel a sense of community. And it's a bit strange because, yeah, you are surrounded by strangers. It's not that so much that you're publishing for people that you know directly, but you're publishing for strangers. But you can receive comments that are much more similar to the comments of a supportive network than you would receive on Facebook or Instagram. So it's interesting what they are doing there. I think one of the key differences, besides people being strangers, is that people show their vulnerabilities there, and they are supported when they show their vulnerabilities, versus in Instagram and Facebook, where you typically show achievements and accomplishments, etc. And the same goes for LinkedIn. So TikTok accepts vulnerability and supports it. So perhaps that's the thing that's making the difference in making people feel that they belong to a community there, is that they are able to share their vulnerabilities and feel supported for it. So I'm taking TikTok to my gallery, but I'll be paying attention to two things. One is the direction towards commercial effectiveness at the expense of everything. Like I said, on Facebook, on Instagram, they are trying to excel at selling, but completely disregarding the connection experience enabled by their platforms. Now on TikTok, I did a TikTok Academy course one-on-one, and
it became very clear to me that they are really trying to cater to companies that are potentially interested in advertising their platform. So I think that the commercial drive is definitely there. I just hope that they don't follow it at the expense of the social experience. That's one thing to watch out for. The other thing is addictiveness. Many people spend lots of time scrolling through TikTok. The average time spent on TikTok is much higher than on Instagram or Facebook, and that addictiveness can be potentially concerning, because if sense of belonging is vital to your mental health, being addicted to a platform goes on the contrary way. So you don't want all the benefits of feeling part of the community to be offset by the downsides of being addicted to a platform. So I'm taking TikTok to my gallery, but with these two observations and considerations. And if they go aggressively into the commercial direction at the expense of the social experience, and if they go on to promote addictiveness at the expense of our mental health, I'm glad to return the TikTok and remove it from our gallery. So that's it for apps that could potentially be contributing to increased sense of belonging. Not a very inspiring context out there, but there are signs for hope. And with the success of TikTok, maybe other platforms now try to crack the challenge of creating a true sense of community on their own more legacy platforms. That's it for today. I hope you have a nice Christmas and beginning of the year. In the meantime, take care.